Live from digital address GA09925539 in Kokomemle, Accra, on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144. A good morning to you all. I'm sure you're all excited that it's midweek already. The show is Joy News Interactive, and our social media handles for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter is Joy News on TV. My name is Selinam Ampo. Now let's start. I'm sure many of you have seen audios flying all over social media. Well, it's alleged that there's a leaked audio from a meeting held at the NDC's headquarters after the infamous Ayawaso West Wagon post. A voice alleged to be that of the chairman of the NDC, Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, could be heard stating strategies to target the lives of some members of the new patriotic party. Let's take a listen.
Vehemently opposed to it, but when who has started reflecting on the whole process, there are people who come here to initially be angry with you. But I mean, you have Chief Adosaka in our meeting saying, Chief, thank you. I say, why? He say, if you are not taking this decision, I don't know how my men would have gone back to Tamale. The issue is that they had brought the Kandahar boys, and the Kandahar boys know our boys from Tamale. So it was a targeted, it was a targeted attack. So once they spot you, they invite them, so they would have done it. And then around that time, people were so defenseless, and they have packed themselves in pickups. And so cordon off and harming them was very, very easy. And they had not anticipated all these things coming. So it hasn't been easy. But for me, how we take the battle from here is most critical. It's a question of mind game that we have come to play. We need, I was here because I thought that I should come and lift your spirit up and let you know that it was not a cowardice decision at all. It was a strategic decision which will benefit us.
Well, he's been in the #1 spot on Twitter's top trends. Let's read some of those tweets. But before that, yes, that's it. We have Ofosu Ampofo, #1 on Twitter's top trends. And we have Nana Ansa Obofo, who says, plead with the BNIO, the police CID to... Unfortunately, this is a tweet from Asafu Ejay Mandela elder Samuel Ofosu Ampofo cannot deny his tape. And George Sapon says, these words Ofosu Ampofo said on... Unfortunately, we have Benjamin who says, unfortunately for them, Elder Samuel Ofosu Ampofo and his score voice are too clear to be classified as a doctored tape. God is good 1,000,000 times. And Asafu says, Elder Samuel Ofosu Ampofo cannot deny this tape. Hashtag NDC is evil. And George Sapon says these words Ofosu Ampofo said on the alert tape are despicable to say the least. And Sir Justice says the Church of Pentecost Ghana, your elder chairman Ofosu Ampofo, he is evil. Hashtag Ofosu Ampofo exposed. And we have Keyboard Warrior who says, dear NDC, no malicious attacks on the hard-working vice president can divert attention from the mess your chairman has created with this tape. Elder Ofosu Ampofo exposed. Hashtag Ofosu Ampofo exposed. And Michael Fori Obri Ejay says, the NDC is just pathetic, from Koku's call of coup d'etat to the clear separation on the part of Elder Samuel Ofosu Desperation on the part of Elder Samuel Fosu Ampofo, a plot of throwing this country into a state of insecurity for JD Mahama's gains. Hashtag violent revolution roots. Hashtag Ofosu Ampofo exposed. And Tete Nokobi says, Kofi Bento Boko Dear, I hope you still stand by your assertion that Sam George's testimony before the commission was more credible than all others. Your new party leader, Ofosu Ampofo, say hi. And Tema Station says, so Ofosu Ampofo and his party members were planning on how to raise fire on the EC chair and how to kidnap certain people just for political gains. This is so sad. And Prof. Dachini says, until we stop behaving like ostriches, we will forever keep experiencing these back and forth accusations and denial of secret tapes. Let's be honest with ourselves. The tape is indeed from the NDC, and that voice is indeed Samuel Ofosu Ampofo. Only dishonest people will deny this. Well, away from that, it's been 7 days since the sitting of the Emil Short Commission of Inquiry. The 3-member Commission of Inquiry has been sitting since Thursday, February 14, to probe the issues regarding the violent clashes that occurred during the Ayawaso West Wogon polls. So far, we've heard the accounts of DSP Azugu, Sam George, and the likes, and they've told us what happened into intricate detail. In the beginning, some were skeptical about what the commission could offer them. But along the line, evidence has been presented. Many have given their accounts. What do you make of the commission so far? What are your impressions? We took to the streets to find out what people had to say.
The commission is doing a good job because the work of the commission is exposing the work of our police. You can see that there's no planned structure for our police to operate. See, this East Legon police commander, his version is different from the regional commander's version, it's different from the crime officer's version.
The commission that was set up by the government is very good. It has opened our eyes. We're able to see what the security is supposed to do, their weakness and their strengths, where they need to be collaboration between the police and other security agencies.
Oh, so far I think it's a good committee and they'll come up with something really good, because from what I saw the last time on telly, the kind of questions that they were asking the people who were in charge and the events which took place, like those who were on the ground and what they saw, especially the head of police. He was being asked so many questions, which I think is a good question, and if they are able to continue with that, they'll be able to come up with a good explanation to what happened.
Since the government wants to know exactly what is going on, yeah, I think it's in the right direction.
To me, it's been 7 days now, but I've not seen anything that they're doing. I mean, everything is evidence. They got the evidence. Everything is clear for them to just bring out the final solution. But when is it 3 days or yesterday that I saw Sam George presenting 29 bullets or whatever? I mean, it's absurd, because one person, how can you be shot 27 times or 29 times and still be alive?
A result that will come out, you understand me, that actually the recommendation must be done. You see, must be attended to. You understand? Not that when they bring the, what they call it, the recommendation, then they just put it somewhere and forget about it. That means we wasted.
Well, some positive feedback from people right there. Let's hop on to Facebook to find out what others are saying. And we have Salisu, who says, so far so good, despite Sam Jatta George Nati's concert testimonies. Interesting comment coming from Salisu. And Franklin Kojo Timer says the only impressive person who gave vivid account so far is Sam Jatta George. And Sylvanus says absolute waste of taxpayers' money. No committee, as far as history is concerned, has yielded a purposeful result that's worth the effort. A lot of cover-ups. And we have Anthony Kabir who says, so far, so great. There are some laps or challenges in our security sector, and the National Security Council have to strengthen security operation in the country. And we have Menka who says, inconsistencies under oath, especially party vigilante now on government organizations. And Geoffrey Bache says, we hope this is not going to be another political jamboree. Findings by the committee must restore law and order now or never. The security service needs an overhaul because most officials have sold their birthright to criminals, hence the lawlessness in Ghana. This country is not safe because only politicians and the privileged few are protected by the state. And Sapon Kwakwa says, well, a lot has been exposed and it was a right call to have such inquiry sittings. Only hope it doesn't end while no action is taken against those who openly mastermind the violence. And we have Bernard Kwashi who says, good. Samoa Boache also says, so far, so good. Sizeless says, none of them came with the truth. They all lied. And Dachi Hini says, they are on course. Well, some positive feedback right there. It's time for us to take a short break and we'll be back with TikTok. It's time for us to do Wednesday Wisdom. You know, Wednesday are 4 wise words. Wednesday Wisdom is coming up. And we have Go Ahead who says, we have Yvonne. Go Ahead says, some of the best decisions you ever make involve clicking cancel rather than send. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And Yvonne says, always strive to do and be better today than you were yesterday. Trust me, it makes a huge difference. Hashtag Wednesday Motivation. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. Comes with an image that says, always do better than you did yesterday. And George Wellerchin says, no, no, no. Stay young, stay green, stay fresh. Forever young, do not give in and never give up. We are what we think we are. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. Hashtag Wednesday Motivation. And Tim Fago says, it's always worthwhile to make others aware of their worth. There's a quote from Malcolm Forbes. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And this tweet says, whatever you are seeking is also seeking you. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. Hashtag Wednesday Morning. Hashtag Wednesday Motivation. Comes with an image that says, what you want exists. Don't settle until you get it. And Rondi says, don't let people that have settled for less stop you from achieving more. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And we have Booms, who says, be miserable or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it's always your choice. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. Hashtag Wednesday Motivation.